Runners sent on their way, and Bypass jumped all right near the rail. Hakanui is right there. Accelerate, Mighty Mississippi, Ratso Rizzo, the black sleeves going around them. Sovereign Soldiers also on the move with the yellow blinkers. Victoria's got the blue cap as the widest of all. Epic Sword is racing about 4 or 5 lengths off the leader. Then Mapmaker Accelerate. They're followed further back in the field at this stage by ZENZERO. Prince Ardent's just in front of it. And Turf Conqueror's near the rail, about 8 or 9 lengths top to tail. Ratso Rizzo takes them to the 1,000-metre marker. The yellow blinkers of Sovereign Soldier and the favourite Bypass perfectly parked at the rail in the box seat. They're followed by Mighty Mississippi. And then comes Epic Sword on the inside. Accelerate, Vittorio. Mapmaker's about 6 lengths off the leader, then Hakanui. On the outside, ZENZERO's going around them. Further back, Turf Conqueror and Prince Ardent. Top of the lane, 500 to go. Ratso Rizzo the leader. In second, Sovereign Soldier. Bypass gets the wake-up call. On the outside, Accelerate. Then Vittorio. ZENZERO's towards the outside. 300 to go. Sovereign Soldier now. Ratso Rizzo. Accelerate is still under the hands with the blinkers, and Mighty Mississippi's running a big race. Prince Ardent's on the outside. Bypass in big trouble. And it's Mighty Mississippi the leader. Running on ZENZERO. Prince Ardent on the outside. Mighty Mississippi's just the leader coming down to the line. And it's very close. Won't split ZENZERO. Mighty Mississippi. Prince Ardent there and Accelerate. Very, very close call to the opener. Just as though it looked as though Mighty Mississippi was going to win it. ZENZERO comes along, still at 4 or 5 lengths to make up, and very tight. So the horse with the white cap, 2 off the right is ZENZERO. Mighty Mississippi is the leader at this stage, and ZENZERO's putting in a strong claim, and it gets very tight at the line. Mighty Mississippi with the white blinkers. ZENZERO's got the white cap, accelerates between the two of them, and as they come down to the line, still Mighty Mississippi, ZENZERO nearest us, coming down to the line, and it goes to, well, that... Okay, so ZENZERO on that won it. So that goes to ZENZERO, number 12. Mighty Mississippi, Prince Ardent, and Accelerate. So just on that, it goes to number 12, ZENZERO, 6 Rand and 180. A Mighty Mississippi is the horse on the inside. Prince Ardent ran on nicely. Then Accelerate. Further back, Hakanui, Turf Conqueror. And they were followed further back by Vittorio and Sovereign Soldier. And then Ratso Rizzo. And further back, Mapmaker. The tote favourite, number 7, Bypass, no extra. And then number 9, further back, Epic Sword. So 2 off the right, the white cap, ZENZERO. And Mighty Mississippi's got the white blinkers, 3 off the left-hand side. The rider changes his stick now on Mighty Mississippi and ZENZERO, 2 off the right. But that photo, well, the slow-mo shows number 12 will win the opener. Until the running of the second race starts off our Bypass, back to the studio.
Well, an exciting finish, and it could have gone either way between Mighty Mississippi and ZENZERO, but this horse has got to put his head down on the line at number 12, ZENZERO, coming through with a good late run, the son of Barward. Also really nice to have owner and breeder on course, Mr. Rob Pickering, but it's a nice start to the afternoon, Duncan, and a nice start for your stable.
Yes, look, I wasn't overly confident. I still think it's too short for the horse. We had a bad draw today, and I know he's still backward in himself, so it's a win full of merit.
And nice to have Rob on course as well. I haven't seen him for a while at Middlefield, and I saw you also had the favourite in the race, so well done to Rob.
Yes, he phoned me this morning. I couldn't tell him not to come,
sure,
because I know the horse has got ability, but I said to him, if anything, greenness will catch him out, and it nearly did today. He was lucky that horse ran up on his outside, just made him finish the race off. But well done to Keegan. Thanks very much to the owners for supporting us, and great start to the day.
Busy afternoon, Duncan. Maybe you can enlighten us with the runners that you think could be horses to follow?
I think we've got a card where we've got horses that are competitive. Nicholas, he's very consistent. He's always right there. Wild Wicket's coming off his horse sickness injections, but in saying that, he's not a big bully horse. He keeps himself pretty fit, so I think he'll give a good account of himself. Asuta Mate, if she comes back to her best form from that draw, she had a great race first run on the poly track, so she's in with a shout. I thought throughout the afternoon we've got chances.
Thanks for your input, Duncan. All the best to yourself and your team.
Great, thanks very much. Thanks to our sponsors, Winning Form, once again. Thanks to Rob and to Graham. Appreciate the support.
Lovely. Winning trainer Duncan Howells. Now, a gentleman that's riding full of confidence is Keegan de Mello. He's putting in the hours, putting in the mileage, and reaping the rewards. Firstly, let's talk about last season, because I didn't catch up with you with regards to your performance and what you thought overall.
It was a very good season. Without Mr. Howells, I don't think I would have reached my goal that season. And yeah, it was an amazing season for me. I think it was 106 winners. Look, it was a very good season for me.
Now, is there any immediate plan this season, or are you going to play it week by week?
I just go week by week. Obviously, you're always trying to better yourself. And yeah, if I can better myself, I'll be over the moon.
It's tough getting chances in Gauteng. Most of the stables got their respective jockeys. But whenever I open the race card in Joburg, I see a few of the guys throw you rides here and there.
Yeah, look, I've got big support in Joburg. I don't have a stable. Look, obviously, Mr. Van Zel and Chesney give me a lot of support there. And wherever I can pick up rides after that, I just about take them.
Well, you got a goal to beat. It was awesome last season, and you've started this season off well.
Yes, yeah, it's been a good season so far. Look, we can only try, and without Mr. Howells, once again, I couldn't do it. The
company on the outside that you got at this horse seemed to have helped your horse get over the line?
Yes, 100%. He hit a bit of a flat spot down the straight, and when the horse joined me on the outside, that's what gave him an extra leg down the lane, and he kicked on nicely. We've always thought he's a nice horse, and he's got a lot of maturing to do still.
Before you leave us, Keegan, Duncan briefly touched on some of your rides to come, but if you had to single out horses to follow in the pick six, which ones would it be?
I think Wild Wicked's probably my next best. In saying that, I don't think he's 100% today, whereas Nicholas is he's tried and tested, and he's proven he can run on the poly, and my horse is a nice horse, but he might just need it today.
Thanks for that, Keegan. All the best for the rest of the afternoon.
Thank you very much, Deez, and a big thank you to Mr. Elliott and Mr. Pickering as well, and to the whole stable, Mr. Howells, Kathy James, Divan as well. Thank you very much.
Well done, Keegan de Mello. I mentioned Rob Pickering. He's on course today. Graham's also on course, so come through, guys. I haven't met Graham as well in some time, but come through, Rob. Let's get you into the shot as well. Well done, Graham.
Thank you very much, Deez. It's a great privilege to have as a partner my friend Rob Pickering, who also bred this colt.
Mr. Elliott, I haven't seen you in a while at the track, so you haven't been having many runners.
I haven't had a winner for 2 years, but the times are changing, Deez. I want to warn you ahead.
I can see that. It's a great start to the new season.
Thank you. And I must say, to God be the glory.
Fantastic. Rob, we haven't caught up in some while. I thought you gone missing. Have you left the game? What's happening? Have you started something different, maybe cattle or sheep or something, but you're still with the horses?
Cream always comes to the top, 80s. We'll be back. We're around. Byword weren't 2-year-olds. They weren't juveniles. They're 3-year-old horses. He only won as a 3-year-old. Curry Cup wasn't won in May. They're coming.
That's positive comments from a stallion that stands at your stud, and us, the favourite, who was also son of Byword. He was a bit disappointing.
Yeah, he doesn't stand with us. He stands with Maritzfontein, but we still have a big share in the horse, and thanks to Mary and Jessica. But yeah, obviously the favourite, there was a problem. We'll speak to Doc and see what the problem was there. But good luck to Graham and Duncan. Yeah, he was a bit green. I think the horse on the outside did us a favour. I think Keegan was swerving there for a while.
I was told by a good source that you guys had a bit of snow up your way.
Yeah, -4 this morning.
Well, this warms up the day, brightens up the day. To yourself and everybody at Middlefield, all the best with this individual, Rob, and nice catching up again.
Thanks, Deez. All the best to you guys. Thanks, man.
Well done, Mr. Elliott. Well done again.
Thank you very much, Deez.
Well, Byword at Maritzfontein, apologies for that, but Middlefield stud, they still have a useful share in the stallion. Number 12, ZENZERO, has come through to win race number 1. 12, 5, 6 and 3, a quartet that got close to 12,000 Rand. Coming up next will be the start of the exotics. It is race number 2. and that's where the bipod will begin at 12:45, 1/4 to 1.